So next person is Margamensh. It looks like a Portuguese name, but they're sporting the Spanish flag. Another E4 move. Okay, lead it with E4. Glass of wine for inspiration. Okay, so this is the standard opening. Knight attacking the pawn. Pawn protects the knight. So if I bring my bishop up here, they can either bring the bishop or the knight out. So I'm helping them to develop. And it'll, again, as in the last game, they will be using my attacks then to develop their own pieces. So rather than do that, I will choose to simply develop my piece. Okay. Okie dokie. So when they do this, I move my bishop back. So if they do attack, I take with the pawn, opening up this rank for my rook. So they're obviously clearing out they've got good principles, taking out their clearing the space for the king to castle. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing, develop my pieces. Pawn and castles. Instead of castling straight away, I'm going to open up this space here. If they take, okay. So now I have the choice. Because they've taken this square is now free. It was guarded by this pawn. So I can choose to take with the knight or with the, okay, I'm gonna take with the knight. And then we have two pieces attacking this one piece. What happens here if I take here first? If I take this bishop, they take with the pawn. I take with the knight. My knight then is forking the queen and the rook. Aha, very clever. Very clever. So of course I'm going to open up room for my rook now to control this complete file. Okay. move my knight out of danger into safety. Another thing to consider here is now their dark square bishop is gone, so is mine. But their dark square bishop is gone, which means that all of my pieces on dark squares will be safe, at least from their bishop. Okay. So it's just something to remember, to keep in mind. Okay, I'm going to castle here. Or will I? Maybe I'll just go on the attack. Interesting. The reason I'm doing this is just in case because this square is, I'm watching this square, okay? They can choose to bring the knight over here to protect it, but now they can't, because I'm guarding this square with my pawn. I don't know why they want to come here, because to go there or there means they will be taken with a pawn. Unless they're trying to lure me in to take this piece, at which point the queen will take the rook. So right now, I mean, okay. So another option I have here is I can take this piece, but I can go for move the queen here, quick checkmate. And now after move, I got a piece for a piece, and the bishop is an important piece, and now this piece is hanging. So I can take that, that's a free piece. Of course, now they have two pieces attacking, okay. If I move him, for example, there, will they continue attacking with the pawn? If they do, I can always... Okay. I guess I'm just provoking my opponent right now. I could have come here to exchange the queens. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. The time has come. The endgame ensues. Endgame is generally considered where the queens are off the board. My opponent has nearly 16 minutes, more time than when we started. I, of course, have less than 5.5 minutes. So if I go... Okay. So I can just take this. They move the pawn down. 2 pieces attacking this pawn apparently. I'll just take with this pawn. Now bishop attacking this. Oh. bishop attacking the rook. Okay. I think now might be a nice time to castle. Mm-hmm. So I want to stay in control of the square. Now, excuse me. Excusez-moi. I'm thinking if I go here, there's only one way to find out. Fortune favors the brave. Mm-hmm. If he comes down to take this pawn, this is game over. Check and mate. The only defense he has is to bring his knight up here, or his rook up here. It's only preventing the inevitable. I'll just say, good game. Anyway. And again, the same thing. Preventing the inevitable. Here we go. A fine game, I enjoyed that. No blunders. Computer says one mistake. Was a good sport, yes. Again, that name Margamais, that's how it's pronounced in Portuguese. I am guessing perhaps they're living near the border of Portugal. Definitely looks like a Portuguese name. So, thank you guys for joining me for those two games. I will leave it there and get these videos chopped up and edited, etc., and put it on YouTube and Twitter. Yeah, again, really appreciate you being here, and hope you enjoyed it and learned something along the way. So, see you next time. Twitch, YouTube, Coffee Chess Crypto. If you type Coffee Chess Crypto into Twitter, it should come up, but the URL or address is Coffee64 Crypto. join me, follow, subscribe, like, share, wherever you are. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you very much for joining, and good night.